Everybody, Rich with PrepU down here hanging out in the family room. Hey, a lot of questions that I get over the years have been about renewal for those of you in Illinois for your FOID cards, for your CCL cards, especially since these cards here don't have an expiration date anymore. It's got the CCL in the upper right hand corner, and it either says yes or no. So, how do you find out about that? Well, it is November 2023, and I just got my notifications 6 months out, which is really nice. It gives you time to get your act together. Unfortunately, act together to get your refresher course for your CCL. If you just have a FOID, you don't need to do anything. It's pretty easy to go through this. We're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to go a little bit beyond the recertification. We're going to talk about some other things here about your FOID card, what's going on, information you can find out if you have any questions from the Illinois State Police or whatever. But let's get into this. So the other day, I was going through my emails and I saw this on my emails. If you can see it, it's got two notifications. All right, one notification of my CCL, one notification of my FOID is due. So they let you know 6 months out, which is really nice, and then it basically says on here, Dear Richard Lang, your CCL card will expire on basically 180 days. Please log into your applicant portal dashboard to renew. If you have not logged into it since March of 2015, which you should have, you are considered a new user. You will need to click on register now to create a new user ID and password. So then you're just going to click on the applicant portal dashboard, which is highlighted in that letter that you got. Okay, it's pretty easy. It's really no big deal. So when you do that, this is what's going to come up. System alert. You've got to clear that first. And what does that system alert talk about? Protect Illinois Community Act. Basically what it says is, who needs to submit an affidavit? Click here. Frequently asked questions about PICA. Click here. And the assault weapons identification guide is here. When you would click on here, and then you would find out. Basically, you can just, close that, and then you can actually get to your dashboard, which I'm not going to show you because there's information on there that you don't need to know. And just like if you had information, you wouldn't show it to somebody else. But there also is, under application summary, a really nice, very bright yellow highlighted area that you can click on. And it talks about, it is your weapons, ammo, and accessory disclosure should you decide to do that. So that's also on your application summary. And then you go down and you've got your FOID card, your status, when it was printed, expiration date, your FOID number. Then you got your concealed carry license under that, which says status, when it was originally printed, expiration date, and your number, which, lo and behold, as we all know, if they're both active, they both have the same expiration date. They both have the same number. So that's pretty easy to take care of. And then you will click at the bottom here. Let me see if I can get this. All right. So then you'll see there, it just says renew. There's your renewal button. And even if you haven't gotten that information, if you're 180 days out, that renewal button will pop up. If you've done your renewal, then that button won't be there. Okay. Along there, you can edit your name and address, or you can report that your cards were lost, stolen, or destroyed for any reason. And all the way at the bottom, there'll be a payment history. What you paid for your CCL, $150, which is ridiculous, and a nice little fee to the people that are processing And then, of course, you have your class, your 3-hour class that you have to pay for. Hopefully, you know an instructor that you don't have to do that for. All right. So if you have any questions, you can go to the FAQ section. Okay. There's a whole bunch of frequently asked questions about all kinds of stuff on the website. And it's basically FOID, frequently asked questions, FOID card review board FAQs. There's also just general FAQs on here. And if we keep going down, concealed carry FAQs, revoked FOID FAQs, dealer certificate FAQs. So, and there are basically 10 pages of FAQs. But those are the ones that we're really concerned with right now, should you have any questions. Let's see. The other thing that I wanted to go to, let's see if I can find it here real quick. No, that's not what I wanted. I know it's all here somewhere that I want to go here. Firearm Service Bureau. I think we can go back to, yeah. All right. Under the FOID CCL section, there's something very interesting here. If you're a numbers geek like I am, it's got FSB average processing times, and it's going to look like this. You got to scroll down. Okay, but it's going to have different processing times. So a lot of people also ask, hey, I submitted on such and such a time, and how long is it going to take for me to get there? So if we look at these processing times currently, the current numbers for October 23, excuse me, new FOID processing times, 15 and a half days. FOID renewal average processing time, a little over 6 days. Non-fingerprint CCL average processing days are 56.6 days. Fingerprint CCL average processing time is 31 days. And then the FTIP average processing time, this is in hours, is 45 hours. So, and then they've also got some other really cool statistics down here, and shows that it was really bad, then it got better, and now they're being overloaded again. So there you go. You are going to, if you have accessed your portal, or if you have a portal, you will get an email to the email that you have chosen to get the information. And then you just basically follow what they tell you on there. And you don't have to wait to take your CCL 3-hour refresher course. You could take it. You could take it 2 days after you've been renewed, because there's nothing in the law that says that it has to be within so many days of renewal. So you could take that at any time. So don't wait. Get it done. And I am going to contact some guys that I used to work with at the range that have their own training class. They're both USCCA and NRA instructors. So I'm going to get my CCL 3-hour refresher course done. I'll get a hold of my son. We'll do it at the same time. We'll hang out and go shooting afterwards. So anyhow, there you go. Should you have any questions, let me know if you have any questions. The Illinois State Police website really is really good. I mean, they've really gotten their act together. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, it's unfortunate that we have to do this. Shall not be infringed comes to mind right off the top. But it is what it is, and we have to see what the courts do for us. And remember, elections have consequences. All right. As a voting bloc, people that believe in the Second Amendment, you don't even have to own a firearm. If you believe in the Second Amendment, if you believe in our Constitution, Bill of Rights, you need to vote. Obviously, if you own a firearm, any kind of firearm, you need to vote. You need to make your presence known. And we've got a lot of elections coming up. 24 is going to be a big election year. So think about it. Vote the way it is, because if it goes the wrong way, this isn't the last of firearm registrations and other things you'll have to do to buy, own, possess, carry, and all that. So there you go. Sorry, got on my soapbox there for a second. Didn't mean to. But that's it. As we always say when we end these videos, please be aware of your surroundings, even now more than ever. Be aware no matter where you are at, especially with the holiday shopping season coming. Uh, Always know how to get out, depending on who you're with and what you're going to do. Always think of what's going on. Also, make sure you have 12 months or more of food for shelter in place of everything: food, water, medicine, ammunition, and any supplies that people that will maybe visiting you over the holidays might need should they have to stay. And this is not only for civil unrest or whatever, but this is for weather related items. You may get stuck somebody's house. They may get stuck at your house and not be able to get home. So think about that. And also have at least 72 hours or more of bug out food, medicine, water, ammunition, all set to go. Always keep your fuel tank in your car at least 3/4. You don't want to get it down too low because there is water and gasoline and it will freeze in the wintertime. Also, double check your car kits. Make sure you've gotten the cans of water out of your car and put in a freezable water packs that you can get on the internet. And like we always say in the end, please prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. So that's it. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Have a good time. Hang out with family.